Are you ready to witness something truly incredible? Bronny James is doing what many thought was impossible. Being the son of LeBron James means expectations are sky high, and the comparisons never stop. But Bronny? On March 24th, 2025, Bronny put on an absolute show, dropping a career-high 39 points, grabbing 7 rebounds, and leading South Bay to a thrilling 122-118 victory over the Santa Cruz Warriors.
Step back with a hand in his face. You bet! New career high for Bronny James.
This wasn't just a big game, it was a statement. He shot an efficient 14 for 21 from the field, knocked down 4 threes, dished out 4 assists, and showed his defensive prowess with 4 steals and a block. And sure, he had 7 turnovers, but that's just part of the growing process for a young player taking on a bigger role. LeBron himself couldn't contain his excitement. After the game, he shared a clip of Bronny soaking in the moment, tweeting, "Smile through it all, young prince." You could feel the pride through the screen. In LA on a 3-game losing streak, you have to wonder, will they give Bronny more minutes? He's only averaging 2.3 points in 5.9 minutes over 23 NBA games. But in the G League, he's been on fire, averaging 22.4 points in 10 games. After his breakout performance against Santa Cruz, Bronny spoke to Spectrum Sportsnet about what drives him. "Just that I belong out there. That's all I'm trying to prove. A lot of people say I don't, but I just come out, work every day, try to get better every day, and prove myself every day."
Anytime I'm playing basketball, anytime I'm out here breathing, anytime I'm out here walking, I'm having fun and I'm grateful and
He added, "All the criticism that's thrown my way, it's just amazing to shut all that down and keep going. No matter the doubters, no matter the pressure, Bronny is rising to the occasion, and with every game, he's making it harder to ignore him." Bronny James, born on October 6, 2004 in Akron, Ohio, is already making a name for himself. But what's it like growing up as the son of NBA legend LeBron James? Both LeBron and Savannah Brinson raised Bronny to explore various sports like basketball and soccer. But did you know his father didn't allow him to play football or hockey because of safety concerns? By the time Bronny was just 10 years old, his basketball highlights were already drawing national attention. Competing for teams like the Miami City Ballers and North Coast Blue Chips, he played alongside future stars like Mikey Williams. With a strong performance at Old Trail School, leading his team to a tournament victory, Bronny's journey is just beginning. But what happens when you're the son of an NBA legend like LeBron James? Bronny James has been on quite a journey. But what has shaped him into the rising star we see today? Let's take a look. Bronny first grabbed attention at Crossroads School, dropping 27 points in his debut game back in 2018. Fast forward to high school, and he transferred to Sierra Canyon, a team loaded with talent, including Zaire Wade, son of Dwayne Wade. It wasn't easy at first. He averaged only 4.1 points per game as a freshman. But is that all it takes to be great? By his senior year, Bronny was stepping into a leading role, averaging 14.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2.4 assists, and 1.8 steals per game. What a transformation. He even shone in the McDonald's All-American game, tying a record for most three-pointers in the event with 5. Bronny made a bold move by committing to USC in 2023, despite health setbacks, including a cardiac arrest caused by a congenital heart defect. But he bounced back, making his debut with the USC Trojans in December 2023, before averaging 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists in his college season. Then came the 2024 NBA Draft. Bronny was picked by the Los Angeles Lakers.
5th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft. The Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
Playing alongside your father in the NBA. On January 31st, 2025, returning from the G League after a win over the Washington Wizards, James put up 5 points on 1-6 shooting, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists, playing the entire fourth quarter. How far can Bronny go? The sky's the limit. How has Bronny's basketball journey unfolded under the shadow of greatness? Bronny James has been at the center of nepotism allegations. Critics argue that his father's influence opened doors that may not have been available otherwise, but is that the case? When Bronny was picked for the 2023 McDonald's All-American game, some, like recruiting analyst Dinos Trigonis, questioned whether his selection was fair, suggesting a smell of nepotism. things heated up even more when the Los Angeles Lakers drafted him in 2024, allowing him to play alongside LeBron. Was this a strategic move or just because he's LeBron's son? It's even reported that Rich Paul, Bronny's agent, threatened to send him overseas if another team drafted him. So, the real question remains, is Bronny earning his spot, or is this all about family ties? Hope you're enjoying the content. If so, tap subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. Bronny James is making quite a name for himself, isn't he? Scoring a career-high 39 points against the Santa Cruz Warriors. Those are some serious stats. But here's the big question. Can Bronny step out of his dad's shadow and build his legacy? He's not just living off the James name. His agility, court vision, and scoring are turning heads. And sure, some critics cry nepotism, but Bronny's proving he's got the talent and the drive to make his mark. What do you think? Will he rise above the pressure? Bronny James faces immense pressure playing alongside his father, LeBron James, with the Los Angeles Lakers. But how does he handle all the public scrutiny that comes with being the son of a legend? His 4-year contract raised eyebrows, especially after a college career where he averaged under 5 points per game. With 37% field shooting and 26.7% from three-point range, many wonder if his draft position was influenced by his name. How does Bronny maintain his composure with the world constantly watching? We all know the dream. LeBron and Bronny James, father and son, sharing the court in the NBA. But how often will we see this duo play together in the 2024-25 season? Experts predict 10 games or fewer, with Bronny likely getting minutes during blowouts or lower stakes moments. But is that enough for fans hoping for magic moments between the two? And with JJ Redick stepping in as the Lakers' new coach, the focus will be on developing Bronny's game, while LeBron, nearing 40, must be mindful of injury risks. Could we see the historic moment of father and son playing together in the NBA? Bronny James is making a name for himself, but what sets him apart? Growing up with LeBron as his dad has given him an elite basketball IQ. He knows how to read the game, find open spaces, and make smart decisions, but it doesn't stop there. Did you know Bronny takes pride in his defense? Unlike many young guards, he focuses on shutting down opponents with quick feet and a knack for disrupting passing lanes. And what about his offense? Bronny's shooting is getting better, especially his step-back three. His recent shooting percentage is 327 thousandths. Imagine if he becomes a consistent deep threat. With his athleticism and transition play, he's already showing flashes of brilliance. Combine that with his work ethic and NBA pedigree, and the question is, how far can he go? Bronny James is slowly finding his footing in the NBA, and the question everyone's asking is, how much of an impact can he make? Balancing massive expectations with his development, Bronny's recent performances hint at some exciting potential for the Lakers. Even head coach JJ Redick believes in Bronny's upside. He's mentioned that with better conditioning and by using his natural talents, Bronny could become an above-average to exceptional shooter in the league. But how soon could that happen? That's a wrap for today's video. Bronny James is doing the impossible. He's breaking barriers and proving himself in the NBA despite all the pressure. After his career-high game, you've got to wonder, what's next for him? Can he continue to rise and maybe even surpass the expectations? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think Bronny's on track to follow in his father's legendary footsteps? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for all the latest updates.